The Lesser Key of Solomon is a grimoire attributed to King Solomon. This grimoire details methods for summoning and binding demons. The text is purportedly written by King Solomon himself. The Ars Goetia, a chapter within the Lesser Key of Solomon, details 72 demons. Each demon listed in the Ars Goetia has a specific name, seal, and function. The demons of the Ars Goetia are organized by rank and command legions of spirits. Demons are not merely chaotic entities, but are presented as lords of distinct domains. Each demon embodies a specific form of power and influence within their respective domain. These domains represent the diverse aspects of human desire and ambition. In 1667 London, Abram Grayson discovers an ancient manuscript. The manuscript contains complex diagrams of circles and sigils. The manuscript also includes lists of demonic names. The Lemegeton Clavicula Salomonis Regis is a manuscript. The Lemegeton includes the Goetia, a manual for invoking and controlling 72 demons. The Goetia details methods for controlling 72 demons. Each demon is defined by a unique seal, representing its individual identity and essence. A hierarchy dictates the power and influence each demon wields within the grimoire structure. The power of a demon comes with a price, forming a complex system of exchange and consequence. The Goetia serves as a foundational text for various magical orders. The Rosicrucians adopted the Goetia, integrating its principles into their magical practices. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn also embraced the Goetia, influencing their rituals and beliefs. Scholars have observed similarities between the 72 demons and deities and those of earlier civilizations. Some of the 72 demons bear resemblance to Mesopotamian gods. Deities from older civilizations may have influenced the conceptualization of the 72 demons. Baal, Astaroth, and Asmodeus are recognized as altered versions of ancient deities. The names Baal, Astaroth, and Asmodeus represent distorted forms of the ancient gods Baal, Astarte, and Ashma. These figures are identified as evolutions or corruptions of earlier religious figures. The decline of empires coincided with the rise of monotheistic religions. As monotheism gained prominence, the deities of older religions were often demonized. Temples dedicated to the old gods were systematically destroyed, and their myths were inverted. The 72 demons are interpreted not as inherently evil entities. These demons may be viewed as deities defeated and subsequently renamed. The renaming of deities reflects a shift in power dynamics and historical narratives. A Goetic summoning ritual involves drawing a double circle on the floor. The double circle is inscribed with divine names to create a sacred space. The perfect geometry of the circle is essential for the ritual's efficacy. A demon's sigil is drawn to initiate the conjuration ritual. Burning incense is an integral part of the conjuration process. Remaining within the confines of the circle is crucial during the conjuration. The demon manifests within a black mirror or crystal surface. The demon's voice echoes from the void, symbolizing an external response to internal thoughts. The black mirror serves as a symbolic reflection of inner aspects and hidden truths. The magician uses the names of God as leverage. This highlights the power dynamics between the magician and the spirit. The names of God act as a source of authority and control. The mirror reflects aspects of the self, not external entities. Reflections may symbolize hidden desires and fears. Mirrors can represent untapped potential and inner power. The Goetia functions as a psychotechnological system. It provides a symbolic interface to the unconscious mind. This system allows interaction and manipulation of unconscious processes. The infernal hierarchy consists of 72 demons organized by rank. Demonic ranks include kings, dukes, and princes at the top of the hierarchy. Marquises, earls, presidents, and knights form the lower ranks of the demonic structure. Each demon is assigned specific duties within the infernal hierarchy. Certain demons, such as Baal, possess the power to grant invisibility. Other demons, like Paimon, are responsible for imparting knowledge in science and the arts. Seals are visual software representing activation codes. These activation codes trigger specific mental states. Seals can also activate specific energy configurations. The Goetia is conceptually similar to a computer operating system. Each demon within the Goetia can be viewed as a program running within the magician's mind. The magician's will serves as the central processing unit, directing the programs or demons. Leaked CIA documents contain symbols. Psychological warfare manuals also feature similar symbols. These symbols are identical to Goetic sigils. Underground altars exist in Paris, Berlin, and Rome. These altars bear carvings of demonic seals. The presence of demonic seals indicates hidden practices. A naturally formed lava crack in Iceland bears a striking resemblance to the sigil of Valafor. The similarity between the geological formation and the sigil raises questions of coincidence versus intentional design. The occurrence may reflect geological processes or suggest the influence of unknown forces. Goetic references are present within modern pop culture. The demon Paimon is referenced in the film Hereditary. The demon Astaroth appears in fashion design. The legend of Solomon binding demons is interpreted by some as a mythological power grab. This interpretation suggests monotheistic authorities use the legend to assert dominance. The legend may represent a historical shift in religious power dynamics. The phrase, "Our king bound your gods," represents an inversion of established mythological narratives. This inversion served as a coded method for preserving historical knowledge. Mythological inversion allowed for the safeguarding of information across generations. Each demon represents a control mechanism operating within society. Baal symbolizes invisible governance as a societal control mechanism. These control mechanisms, though often unseen, exert significant influence over societal structures and behaviors. Belial symbolizes political corruption. Paimon represents the control of education and culture. Sitri embodies the sexualization of media. Orobas symbolizes the manipulation of information and truth. Bune embodies the structure and influence of economic wealth networks. These entities represent control mechanisms within their respective domains. The 72 demons represent archetypes of power that influence modern civilization. These archetypes manifest as both psychological and systemic forces. These forces impact various aspects of modern society. Every summoning carries an inherent cost. Magicians risk becoming what they invoke through summoning. Anti-summoning is a concept developed to mitigate the risks of summoning. The first step in preventing unwanted summons is recognizing which entity is active. Self-awareness is crucial in identifying patterns and influences in one's life. Understanding the specific entity allows for targeted countermeasures and preventative actions. Naming is a crucial step in identifying and understanding potentially harmful influences. The power of language allows for the definition and categorization of unknown entities. Proper identification through naming enables effective countermeasures and control strategies. Deconstruction of the seal is a crucial step in understanding the demon's behavior. Identifying the behavior pattern allows for targeted countermeasures against the summoned entity. Behavioral analysis reveals vulnerabilities that can be exploited to control or banish the demon. The fourth step involves reintegrating the shadow self into consciousness. This process emphasizes owning one's inner demons rather than attempting to banish them. Reintegration leads to psychological wholeness and self-acceptance. Freedom arises not from denial but from awareness. Self-acceptance is a key component of freedom. Understanding oneself promotes true freedom. The Lesser Key of Solomon can be interpreted as a mirror reflecting the magician. This mirror reflects the magician stripped of illusion, revealing their true self. Rather than a book of demons, it represents self-reflection and understanding. Summoning represents confrontation, initiating a process of engagement and challenge. Binding, through naming, signifies the act of defining and controlling elements. Mastery is achieved through integration, emphasizing the importance of self-mastery. The 72 demons represent blueprints for understanding complex systems. These demons are memories of forgotten gods, embodying ancient knowledge and power. They serve as systems of power, providing insights into control and influence. The central question is whether to summon or set them free, representing a choice between control and liberation. Summoning symbolizes control, where entities are drawn into a defined and regulated space. Setting them free symbolizes liberation, allowing entities to disperse into an open and boundless environment. The video introduces a journey into forbidden texts. The video introduces a journey into shadow knowledge. The setting is a medieval study. Viewers are encouraged to engage with the content. The like button signifies appreciation and support for the content creator. Subscribing ensures viewers receive notifications for new content. The scene presents a question to the viewer regarding their fascination with demons. The question explores whether demons are perceived as real entities or symbolic representations. The scene prompts viewers to consider the deeper implications and interpretations of demonic figures. The next video will explore the topic, the Devil's Crossroads. Were soul contracts real? The video will delve into the historical and conceptual basis of soul contracts. The video aims to explore the question of whether soul contracts are a genuine phenomenon. The channel serves as a conduit for concealed knowledge to emerge. Hidden knowledge is brought to light through this channel. Further explorations are promised within this channel. The Lesser Key of Solomon requires careful historical contextualization for accurate interpretation. Medieval social structures, religious beliefs, and magical practices heavily influence the text creation and content. Understanding the historical context reveals the cultural and intellectual environment in which the Lesser Key of Solomon was developed. The study of a grimoire involves determining its authorship through textual and historical analysis. Dating a grimoire requires examining its materials, script style, and referenced historical events. Establishing the provenance of a grimoire helps verify its authenticity and historical context. The Ars Goetia exists in multiple versions, each with variations in content and structure. Translations of the Ars Goetia into different languages introduce interpretive nuances and potential inaccuracies. Comparative analysis reveals discrepancies in the descriptions and illustrations of the Goetic demons across different editions. Historical accounts of demonic encounters are subject to varying academic interpretations regarding their accuracy. Scholarly analysis involves critical examination of original texts, considering cultural context and potential biases. Different academic disciplines offer diverse perspectives on the nature and validity of demonic accounts. Cultural influences shape the conceptualization and attributes of demons across different societies. Religious beliefs significantly impact the roles and powers ascribed to demons within specific belief systems. Comparative analysis reveals both universal archetypes and culturally specific variations in demonological narratives. Ancient pagan beliefs may represent a potential origin point for the concept of demons. These beliefs often involve spirits or deities that were later reinterpreted as malevolent entities. The evolution of these beliefs reflects a shift in cultural and religious perspectives over time. Monotheistic religions often demonize the deities of pagan faiths. This demonization served to delegitimize rival belief systems and consolidate religious authority. Historical narratives were rewritten to portray pagan gods as malevolent entities. Goetic summoning rituals involve specific elements arranged according to tradition. Sigils act as focal points for channeling energy during the summoning process. Candles, incense, and specific incantations are used to create the appropriate atmosphere. A magic circle serves as a consecrated space, demarcating an area for ritual practice and protection. The circle's symbolism often includes elemental representations and divine names, invoking specific energies and entities. By creating a defined boundary, the magic circle helps to focus intent and maintain a controlled environment during magical workings. Incense serves as a ritual tool to purify the space and connect with spiritual realms. Candles provide illumination and symbolize enlightenment and spiritual awakening within the ritual. Various ritual tools facilitate specific actions and intentions during the ceremony. Conjurations are ritualistic formulas used to compel supernatural entities. Invocations are prayers or appeals made to deities or spirits for aid or intervention. The effectiveness of summoning rituals depends on precise execution and adherence to specific procedures. Demons can be interpreted as symbolic representations of the human psyche. These demons may embody repressed emotions, unresolved conflicts, or shadow aspects of personality. Understanding these psychological demons is crucial for self-awareness and personal growth. The shadow self represents the unconscious aspects of personality, including repressed ideas, weaknesses, and instincts. Acknowledging and understanding the shadow self is crucial for psychological integration and personal growth. Integration of the shadow self involves bringing unconscious elements into conscious awareness, fostering wholeness and authenticity. Demons can be interpreted as symbolic representations of repressed desires. Similarly, demons may embody deeply rooted fears and anxieties. Analyzing demonic figures provides insights into the subconscious mind's hidden conflicts. The infernal court operates under a strict hierarchical structure, defining power and responsibility. Each level within the infernal court is assigned specific duties and jurisdictions, ensuring operational efficiency. The infernal hierarchy dictates a clear chain of command, facilitating the swift execution of directives. Infernal hierarchies are structured to allocate specific roles and responsibilities among different demonic ranks. Higher-ranking demons typically oversee strategic planning and resource allocation within their designated domains. Lower-ranking demons execute specific tasks and maintain operational efficiency within the infernal bureaucracy. Demons maintain hierarchical relationships with their legions within the infernal bureaucracy. These relationships dictate the structure and operational dynamics of infernal forces. The examination of these relationships reveals the command structure and resource allocation within the infernal legions. Each demon profile details specific powers and attributes. The profiles provide in-depth information on each of the 72 demons. Demon profiles can include visual representations of their sigils and associated symbols. Demonic seals and sigils are symbolic representations used to invoke or represent specific entities. Each seal is uniquely designed with geometric patterns and esoteric symbols holding specific meanings. Analysis of these seals reveals insights into the nature and attributes associated with the demons they represent. Each demon possesses unique attributes that dictate their potential utility and inherent risks. Careful consideration must be given to the potential benefits and hazards associated with each demon before engagement. Understanding a demon's profile is crucial for mitigating risks and maximizing potential gains during interaction. Demons can be interpreted as metaphors for social forces. Demons can be interpreted as metaphors for political forces. These metaphorical demons exert control and influence over individuals and society. Infernal hierarchies and real-world power structures share organizational similarities. Both systems exhibit tiered authority, with power concentrated at the top. Control mechanisms in both hierarchies rely on delegation, oversight, and enforcement. Demons, in the context of control systems, represent independent agents that challenge established rules and protocols. Analyzing the behavior of these demons provides insights into vulnerabilities and weaknesses within the control system. Understanding these challenges facilitates the development of more robust and adaptive control mechanisms. Anti-summoning involves specific procedures to prevent unwanted entities from being called into a location. Key steps include identifying potential summoning locations, disrupting energy sources, and employing protective barriers. Effective anti-summoning requires a comprehensive understanding of summoning rituals and their vulnerabilities. Self-awareness is crucial for understanding one's own motivations, thoughts, and emotions. Personal responsibility involves acknowledging and accepting the consequences of one's actions and decisions. Cultivating self-awareness and personal responsibility helps in making informed choices and avoiding negative influences. Reclaiming inner sovereignty involves understanding and dismantling internal constraints. Freedom is achieved by recognizing and neutralizing external influences that compromise personal autonomy. The process of anti-summoning emphasizes self-awareness and conscious decision-making to resist unwanted intrusions. The Lesser Key of Solomon represents a compilation of magical knowledge and ritual practices. Its significance lies in its historical influence on Western occultism and ceremonial magic. The text provides detailed instructions for summoning and controlling spirits, reflecting a belief in supernatural entities. The pursuit of knowledge is an ongoing journey, not a destination. Hidden knowledge awaits those who dare to explore beyond the surface. Continue your exploration. The universe of knowledge is boundless and ever-expanding. Viewers are encouraged to share their thoughts and experiences in the comments section. The comments section is a valuable space for community engagement and knowledge exchange. Engaging with the content through comments enriches the learning experience for everyone.